break of dawn, chasing that golden sunrise with dreams drawn from dusty roads to a city paved in light. She went chasing fortune out of sight, but in a small town bar under neon cheer, he stayed behind with a cold, cold beer. She left for gold, chasing skies so wide. He stayed with cold beer where the river hides. One follows stars, the other holds the ground. Two different paths where lost love's found. The fiddle plays through the twilight air, his worn-out boots tapping with a quiet prayer. Banjo strums the stories that never got told, of a heart held steady in the summer cold. While city lights sparkle, flashing promises near, he found his peace in a cold, cold beer. She left for gold, chasing skies so wide. He stayed with cold beer where the river hides. One follows stars, the other holds the ground. Two different paths where lost love's found. Steel guitar hums like a restless breeze. Telecaster cries out through the pine trees. Her dreams spun high on a train to somewhere new. His roots dig deep where the bluegrass grew. She left for gold, chasing skies so wide. He stayed with cold beer where the river hides. One follows stars, the other holds the ground. Two different paths where lost love's found. So raise your glass to those who roam and those who stay in the song of the lost and found. Everybody plays. Where the light don't reach, he's sitting there with a cigarette speech. No sugar on his tongue, just gravel and grit. But in every harsh line there's a story he's read. He ain't the kind to say please or thank you, but every word's weighed, every bruise shines through. Sharp words and broken strings, that's his kind of song. Rough around the edges, but where he belongs. He don't dress up nice and he don't shine bright. He's not polite, but he's poetic in pain tonight. Old boots kicking dirt by the fireside glow. His voice cuts deep like a steel guitar's low. Fiddle crying slow, telling tales of the past, twisting memories with a twang that lasts. He don't wear charm like a Sunday best suit, but the melody's raw and the pain plays brute. Sharp words and broken strings, that's his kind of song. Rough around the edges, just a howl of heartache in the firesides. Every scar a lyric, every glare a rhyme, living that pain one line at a time. Sharp words and broken strings, that's his kind of song. Rough around the edges of where he belongs. He don't dress up nice and he don't shine bright. He's not polite, but he's poetic in pain tonight. So listen close when the night turns cold. There's beauty in the bitter and the stories told. He's not polite, but his truth's taking flight. A country soul burning with poetic spite. Kind of company, 'cause I'm richer than a fortune, with my friends down at the bar, laughing loud around the fire, counting stars, strumming guitars. She went for gold and silver, but I'm rich in heart and skin. Got whiskey warming every night and souls that never end. Old Hank on the banjo plays a tune that sets us free. Fiddle cries that bittersweet song, but it ain't got nothing on me. Steel guitar slides like a river flowing through this town. I got stories and worn out boots and a smile instead of a frown. 'Cause I'm richer than a fortune, with my friends down at the bar, laughing loud around the fire, counting stars, strumming guitars. She went for gold and silver, but I'm rich in heart and skin. Got whiskey warming every night and souls that never end. She wanted looks and limousines, penthouse views and city lights, while I'm holding tight to simple things that make a good life right. No bank can buy the moments shared on this old wooden floor, where the laughter's free and the love is real, and there's always one song more. Yeah, I'm richer than a fortune, with my friends down at the bar, laughing loud around the fire, counting stars, strumming guitars. She went for gold and silver, but I'm rich in heart and skin. Got whiskey warming every night and souls that never end. So if she calls with shiny tails, I'll tip my hat and say I'm richer than her richest girl in my own humble way. Under big sky open wide, he straps his boots and picks up pride. A Telecaster hums his tale, calloused hands and a weathered veil. Every scar town on his map, every note a worn out trap. He sings not of what's gone or lost, but how he's borne the cost. He sings his scars at full volume, steel strings bending all his wounds. The banjo twangs, the fiddle cries, underneath these honest skies. With pedal steel as his true muse, he tells a story no one can refuse. From crooked roads and dusty bars to flickering neon and rusty cars, his voice a river deep and low, carrying years only he knows. No disguise, no pretty veil, just bare truth in each wail. A song about a life hard lived and all the love he still can give. He sings his scars at full volume, steel strings twangs, the fiddle cries. Underneath these honest skies, with pedal steel as his true muse, he tells a story no one can refuse. Between the fretboards and dusty floors, he finds a piece worth fighting for. No shame in the lines on his skin, everyone a place he's been. He sings his scars at full volume, steel strings bending all his wounds. The banjo twangs, the fiddle cries, underneath these honest skies. With pedal steel as his true muse, he tells a story no one can refuse. So raise your glass to worn out tales, to rugged hearts that never fail. In every note his soul rings true. Through every scar he sings to you. Dust kicks up like stormy waves, I'm strumming every string that carries yesterday's blaze. Mama told me, boy, there's room to bend, but I'm standing my ground. There ain't no back to win. The sun's setting slow on these stubborn hills. Got a heart full of fire that won't pay no bills. I'm too loud to ignore, with the thunder in my veins. Too proud to change, even when it rains. Like a fiddle's cry under a wild roaming sky, I'm running on my own strings, and I won't lie. Old friends say, son, loosen up that grip, but I'm tied on my truce like the strings on my banjo's tip. Steel guitar weeps for the roads I won't take, but the pride in my bones won't let no more breaks. The night's rolling in with a chill down my spine. Still I'm yelling my story, told one line at a time. I'm too loud to ignore, with the thunder in my veins. Too proud to change, even when it ain't on. Like a fiddle's cry under a wild roaming sky, I'm running on my own strings, and I won't lie. Maybe someday I'll hear the softer tunes. Till then I'll be riding beneath these blue moons, with my Telecaster singing out my fight, in a world that's too loud to turn down the light. I'm too loud to ignore, with the thunder in my veins. Too proud to change, even when it rains. Like a fiddle's cry under a wild roaming sky, I'm running on my own strings, and I won't lie. So here's to the nights and the song still untamed. Too loud to ignore, too proud to be tamed. He walks in worn-out boots, dusty from the road. A tough exterior, a heavy heart he'll never show. Beneath the creased hat and a crooked smile lives a stormy sea, a quiet mile. He's no gentleman, no silver tongue, but when he speaks his soul's all strung like a rusted old pickup, rough around the frame, got a poetry woven in his pain. Rough edges and broken strings, that's how his story sings. A rebel heart with a worn out name, a flame that won't go tame. Not polite, but every line's a truth inside the rain. Rough edges and broken strings, he's poetic in pain. His hands are calloused, fingers stained with work and years. He's got stories that cut deeper than the steel he steered. Down by the river bend, he carves each memory like the fiddle sings, raw and free. No silver spoon, no velvet touch, just a man who's learned to love too much. In the grit and grime you'll find his game, the poetry written in his pain. Rough edges and broken strings, that's how his story sings. A rebel heart with a worn out name, a flame that won't go tame. Not polite, but every line's a truth inside the rain. Rough edges and broken strings, he's poetic in pain. No velvet words, just honest scars, like a banjo bending under the stars. He's a melody you can't contain, a beautiful ache, a lonesome refrain. Rough edges and broken strings, that's how his story sings. A rebel heart with a worn out name, a flame that won't go tame. Not polite, but every line's a truth inside the rain. Rough edges and broken strings, he's poetic in pain. Under wide open skies, where the steel guitars cry, he's a story that the midnight train can't explain. Rough edges and broken strings, forever poetic in pain. Age ago, a banjo hidden in the corner, tales of long ago told. People gather round the bar as he clears his throat so low. The fiddle starts to hum along, the steel guitar's sweet glow. He owns no touch, but the mic loves him, the crowd can feel his soul. Every note's a worn out road where stories lose control. With every strum and every word, he's painting the scene so true. In this dusty little room, it's the music that pulls through. He sings the dusty back roads of love gone old and gone wrong, of pickup trucks and midnight prayers beneath the country dawn. The pedal steel, it bends and cries, a melody so pure. No need for fancy tux or suit, his songs are the cure. The fiddle and the banjo play like ghosts that never left. He tells the tales with every chord, weaving pain and breath. He owns no tux, but the mic loves him. The crowd can feel his soul. Every note's a worn-out road where stories lose control. With every strum and every word, he's painting scenes so true. In this dusty little room, it's the music that pulls through. Under flickering neon lights, his voice cracks like a flame. No need for polished silver, just his heart calling names. The steel guitar sings softly, a lullaby for the night. In every song he tells us the wrongs and rights of life. He owns no tux, but the mic loves him. The crowd can feel his soul. Every note's a worn-out road where stories lose control. With every strum and every word, he's painting scenes so true. In this dusty little room, it's the music that pulls through. So come on down and listen close to the man without the crown. He owns no tux, but when he sings, the whole world settles down. From the church pew to the fishing hole, Thursday night suits to Friday's back porch glow. No matter where he goes or what he's gonna wear, he's the same old soul with the same old care. From stripes and ties to tank tops in the heat, he keeps it honest, steady on his feet. A simple kind of man with a quiet thrill. From tuxedos to tank tops, he stays real. Saturday dances in the county fair, polished up hair comb with a sideline stare. But come Sunday morning, out to the fields, short sleeves rolled up, working with a will. No need for show, no fancy appeal, just a steady heart and a hand that's real. From stripes and ties to tank tops in the heat, he keeps it honest, steady on his feet. A simple kind of man with a quiet thrill. From tuxedos to tank tops, he stays real. You won't catch him bragging in a mirrored hall. He's the one who's there when the night starts to fall. In the noise or the calm, whether big or small, he's the realest man you'll meet. After all, from stripes and ties to tank tops in the heat, he keeps it honest, steady on his feet. A simple kind of man with a quiet thrill. From tuxedos to tank tops, he stays real. Yeah, from tuxedos to tank tops, he stays real. He ain't the kind to say sorry twice, rough around the edges with a fire that bites. Calloused hands, worn out jeans, driving down the back roads, chasing old dreams. But when the night falls slow and the moon's on the rise, he pours out his soul without disguise. He's got strings on a rusty heart, playing pain like a wounded art. Not much for manners, no polite refrain, but in every scar you find his pain. Sits on the porch with a whiskey side, talks in riddles, doesn't ask why. His stories ain't clean, but they sure are real, like a fiddle's well. He's what you feel. Underneath that rough talk and gruff disguise lies a poet in worn-out eyes. He's got strings on a rusty heart, playing pain like a wounded art. Not much for manners, no polite refrain, but in every scar you find his pain. Steady hands, soft as the dirt roads and weathered land. Politeness left at the county line, but his poetry's tied to those rugged times. He's got strings on a rusty heart, playing pain like a wounded art. Not much for manners, no polite refrain, but in every scar you find his pain. So don't ask for pleasantries, just listen close to the man whose poetry in pain compose. He pulled up in a beat-up Ford, dust on the tires worn thin, with that crooked grin that held trouble like a secret lock within. His boots tapped on my porch steps like the drum of a warning bell, but I let him in anyway, though I knew it didn't end well. A stranger at the door with a song on his lips sings tales of the road and the cards that he'd misplayed. He's a tune you love to hate, the mournful guitar band, an unwelcome melody, but he's a friend until the end. His fiddle cried in smoky bars, stories woven through each note, but in the quiet of my kitchen, the truth was what he wrote. A man chasing shadows past with a voice both rough and sweet, like a lonesome whistle blowing down some dusty back street. Stranger at the door with a song on his lips sings tales of the road and the cards that he'd misplayed. He's a tune you love to hate, the mournful guitar band, an unwelcome melody, but he's a friend until the end. Steel guitar guitar slides through the night, cutting through like a blade. Every note a confession, every chord a masquerade. Though he's the storm in my quiet, the thief in the night's glove, you can't help but listen when he sings about lost love. Stranger at the door with a song on his lips, sings tales of the road and the cards that he misplayed. He's the tune you love to hate, the mournful guitar bend, an unwelcome melody, but he's a friend until the end. So here's to the traveler with his worn-out song and smile, an unwelcome guest, but I'll keep him around for a while. Too stubborn for the soft and too loud for shy. Every fight's a fire, every glance a flame, burning bright, though it's never quite the same. You're running hot and holding strong, too loud to ignore, but where do you belong? Too proud to change, too wild to tame, like the midnight train that never calls your name. The old bar stools know the stories you've never told. Love lost in the wind, hearts turn cold. A steel guitar moaning under neon lights, singing truths you keep locking up at night. Every word's a battle, every smile's a fight, caught between dark and the fading light. You're running hot and holding strong, too loud to ignore, but where do you belong? Too proud to change and too wild to tame, like the midnight train never calls your name. Maybe one day you'll lay that pride down low, let the banjo play soft, let the old fiddle show that even the loudest storms find a calm again. But until then, you're dancing in the pain. You're running hot and holding strong, too loud to ignore, but where do you belong? Too proud to change and too wild to tame, like the midnight train that never calls your name. Yeah, running hot and holding strong. That's your story, your fight, your song. He rolled into town on a rusty old bus with a battered guitar and a pocket full of dust. The neon sign blinked, said welcome to the show, but the folks all knew there was one man they'd never know. He sang with a voice like gravel and gold, telling stories that cut deep and cold. But in every hometown bar and every smoky saloon, his song stirred up trouble like a wild monsoon. He's the strings that won't let go, the song you can't unhear, a melody that haunts you even when he's not near, an unwelcome guest with a beloved tune. He's the midnight trouble under the country moon. They say he loved a woman who loved a different man, a tale as old as time, like the back roads in this land. Every chord he played painted her tears on the floor, but when he sang his heart out, they shut the door. His Telecaster cried like a banshee at night, the banjo plucked sorrow, fiddle held tight, steel guitar bending like a prayer in pain. But the town's cold silence was his only gain. He's the strings that won't let go, the song you can't unhear, a melody that haunts you even when he's not near, an unwelcome guest with a beloved tune. He's the midnight trouble under the country moon. Some say he's a ghost on the passenger train, some swear they saw tears fall like rain. But he's just a man with a song to tell, caught between heaven and a lonesome hell. He's the strings that won't let go, the song you can't unhear, a melody that haunts you even when he's not near, an unwelcome guest with a beloved tune. He's the midnight trouble under the country moon. So if you hear that twangy sound on a dusty road, know that the unwelcome singer's sharing his load, with a bass baritone and a heart untamed. He's the song you love but never claim.
Into that neon bar, guitar picking on his old six string, heartbreak in his eyes, yeah, the hurt was a real thing. Words spilled like whiskey on the floor, memories in every line, every chord was a wound that time couldn't refine. From the first tear to the last sip, the pain was crystal clear, but the crowd leaned in close, drawn to the sound of his fear. Now his heart breaks, a hit song played on every day away, a story spun from a love that no one could say, with that steel guitar crying and the fiddle telling tales in every broken note. His soul unveiled. Left with no goodbye, just a note on the kitchen door. He battled lonely nights with a banjo's aching roar. The twangy Telecaster sang a night spent all alone. Stories of a love lost turned to gold on the country phone. Every tear he shed spilled into the strings he played. The crowd felt his loss in a brand new way. Now his Heartbreak's a hit song played on every radio wave. A story spun from a love that no one could save. With that steel guitar crying and the fiddle telling tales in every broken note, his soul unveiled. A thousand miles from the past, but the pain still rings true. When the pedal steel bends low, you can hear the blues shine through. He's a man with a story etched in scars and song, taking heartbreak's sting and turning it all along. Now his Heartbreak's a hit song played on every radio wave. A story spun from a love that no one could save. With that steel guitar crying and the fiddle telling tales in every broken note, his soul unveiled. So next time you hear that tune, remember the man behind the scars, how his pain played out loud beneath the country stars. My own, with my worn out Telecaster and a heart that sings true, I'm tuning up moments meant just for you. Not just another face in the crowd tonight, just a memory maker, play until it's right. With a steel guitar sliding under moonlit bars, strumming stories on strings, healing little scars. Old man's telling tales by the firelight glow, while fiddle and banjo join the show. Every note's a thread in that patchwork quilt where lives are stitched in the songs we beat. And my bass battle weaves through the air so clear, signing the nights that we all hold dear. Not just another face in the crowd tonight, just a memory maker, playing until it's right. With a steel guitar sliding under moonlit bars, strumming stories on strings, healing little scars. If you think I'm crashing just to steal the same, no, I'm crafting moments where hearts convene. Every chord's a snapshot, every verse a frame. I'm the quiet hand behind your name. Not just another face in the crowd tonight, just a memory maker, playing until it's right. With a steel guitar sliding under moonlit bars, strumming stories on strings, healing little scars. So when the night wraps up and people drift away, I'll tip my hat and softly say, I'm just the keeper of the songs that stay, strings and stories under the porch light sway.
walked in, that sparkle caught the neon light, slipped a ring on, shining like the stars tonight. He's behind the bar, polishing a cold glass clean, calls out for a round, says it's on the house tonight. Simple things that make her smile wide, a little luck and a little pride. She got a ring, and he got a round on the house. 2 stories in a bar where the guitar hums loud. Hearts tied up in honky-tonk sound. She got a ring, he got a round on the house. Her eyes tell tales of forever and some more. His hand steady on the wood of that old bar floor. Fiddle plays soft, the banjo taps a tune. Steel guitar howls under a country moon. That's the way the night pulls them close. One holds a ring, the other's toe. She got a ring, and he got a round on the house. 2 stories in a bar where the guitar hums loud. Hearts tied up in honky-tonk sound. She got a ring, he got a round on the house. It's not about the diamonds or the price they paid. It's a moment shared where memories are made. A simple smile, a drink to ease the day. In that small town bar, love finds a way. She got a ring, and he got a round on the house. 2 stories in a bar where the guitar hums loud. Hearts tied up in honky-tonk sound. She got a ring, he got a round on the house. So here's to her sparkle and his steady hand, where rings and rounds make a country land.
I met her at a county fair, beneath the cracked tin sky. She danced in faded overalls with fire in her eyes. I thought I'd found a melody, a rhythm round my soul, but turns out the song was right and I was playing wrong notes all along. The fiddle played our story, but I was missing the beat, a twist in every chorus, a story incomplete. Wrong guy on the line, but the song felt right, like a truck rolling steady through a Friday night. I'm strumming strings and my mistakes, trying to make it through. Right song, wrong guy, guess that's my tune. She sang with that steel guitar, a melody so true, while I was stuck on banjo strings, out of tune and blue. The pedal steel would cry for her, bending where I wouldn't bend, and every note she hit was gold, while I was just pretending then. Truth floats on a twangy wind, but I'm trapped inside the sound. A lonesome voice that lingers where the right song once was found. Wrong guy on the line, but the song felt right, like headlights on a lonesome winding country every mile light. I'm strumming strings of my mistakes, wearing out my shoes, right song, wrong guy, singing the blues. Maybe someday I'll find the words and play the chords that fit. Till then I'll write this tune along with my heart in the grit. A Telecaster weeping, a banjo calling me home in this song about us, where I'm wandering alone. Wrong guy on the line, but the song feel right. A honky-tonk confession under neon light. Strumming strings of my mistakes, bearing honest truth. Right song, wrong guy, lost in the groove. Yeah, the right song's playing, but I'm the wrong rhythm. Just a dusty road, a fading hand. Jukebox playing an old steel guitar, singing about love while he's sitting at the bar, pouring smiles in an empty glass, chasing dreams that don't seem to last. With every sip he's forgetting her tears. He traded love for laughter and beer. There's a fiddle crying in the smoky room, banjo strumming a tune that fills the gloom. His Telecaster hums down a lonesome tune, while pedal steel bends beneath a low-lit moon. Old friends gather, but he's standing apart, pouring his sorrow straight into his heart. Chasing dreams that don't seem to last. With every sip he's forgetting her tears. He traded love for laughter and beer. Maybe someday he'll find his way back from the road he chose beyond the cracks. But tonight the fiddle cries his pain, and the bar's his castle in the rain. Pouring smiles in an empty glass, chasing dreams that don't seem to last. With every sip he's forgetting her tears. He traded love for laughter, pouring smiles in an empty glass, chasing dreams that don't seem to last. With every sip he's forgetting her tears. He traded love for laughter and beer. So here's to the nights that never clear, when love's shadow fades and he's drowning in fear. Out hat pulled low and dust on his old jeans, 6-string strumming on his battered Telecaster. A crooked smile, a little rough, but he's proud and he's free. He's no silver spoon or city slicker style, but when that fiddle cries, he owns every mile. He's rough around the edges, wild and free, not the kind you find in a country club marquee. No tailored suits or polished shoes inside, just a heart that beats to the honky-tonk night. He ain't classy, but he's country, and that's alright. Friday nights down at the two-step bar, he's the first one on the floor. Banjo picking, steel guitar ringing, everybody wanting more. Worn leather boots, keeping time, sweat and laughter in the air. He's telling stories with his song, love, life, and simple cares. He's not about the fancy things or city lights, but under that open sky, he shines so bright. He's rough around the edges, wild and free, not the kind you find in a country club marquee. No tailored suits or polished shoes inside, just a heart that beats to the honky-tonk night. He ain't classy, but he's country, and that's alright. Maybe he's a little crooked like a crooked old fence post, but he's standing tall and he's the one I trust the most. With a pickup's engine or a fiddle's cry, he's the honest kind you can't buy. He's rough around the edges, wild and free, not the kind you find in a country club marquee. No tailored suits or polished shoes inside, just a heart that beats to the honky-tonk night. He ain't classy, but he's country, and that's alright. Yeah, he ain't classy, but he's country, and that's just fine with me. Well, I rolled up in my worn-out boots, walked through the crystal doors. The chandeliers above were shining bright, but I ain't ever been rich before. High-heel ladies with their laughs a little cold, but I held my ground where my real roots hold. They got champagne glasses, I got a jar of Tennessee sweet tea, but the stories and the laughter, the kind money just don't guarantee. Raised on dirt roads and true friends, I wear my scars like a badge of honor. No silver spoons or fancy clothes, just honest hearts and a little bit of bonfire drama while they spin their tales in marble halls. I'm proud of the low places I've been, with my hands to the sky and my feet in the mud. I'm the king of where I've been. There's my old buddy Jim with a grin so wide, the kind you can't fake. Sally's laugh rings through the room like a fiddle's sweetest break. They don't care about the diamonds or the silk ties and pearls, 'cause in this old heart we know the worth of a real world. So let them talk about the glitter, I'm standing here sure and steady, with the folks who know the worth of a friend who's rock solid and ready. Raised on dirt roads and true friends, I wear my scars like a badge of honor. No silver spoons or fancy clothes, just honest hearts and a little bit of bonfire drama while they spin their tales in marble halls. I'm proud of the low places I've been, with my hands to the sky and my feet in the mud. I'm the king of where I've been. And maybe I ain't got their gold-plated lives or their polished goodbyes, but I got stories that the sky can't hold, and I walk without disguise. Raised on dirt roads and true friends, I wear my scars like a badge of honor. No silver spoons or fancy clothes, just honest hearts and a little bit of bonfire drama while they spin their tales in marble halls. I'm proud of the low places I've been, with my hands to the sky and my feet in the mud. I'm the king of where I've been. Yeah, I'm the king of where I've been, with real friends, dirt roads, and a warning grin.
boots worn and faded blue. Strums his Telecaster soft, playing like he knows the blues. A fiddler swings beside him, a steel guitar bends low, but the words he sings don't match the tune, and the story's running cold. He's strumming the heartstrings wrong, but man, he plays so true. Got the sound of an old soul, but the wrong song for the crowd. Like a lost cowboy dreaming in a melody he can't hold on to. He's that wrong man with the right tune, and it cuts him all day long. In the smoky barroom haze, where the banjo picks up speed, he tries to tell a story, but it falls apart like cracked wood beams. His voice like gravel rolling deep as the Tennessee pines, but the words don't line up right, like a clock that's out of time. He's strumming the heartstrings wrong, but man, he plays so true. Got the sound of an old soul, but the wrong song for the crowd. Like a lost cowboy dreaming in a melody he can't hold on to. He's that wrong man with the right tune, and it cuts him all day long. Maybe one day the stars will align and his words will find their place. Till then he's just a lone rider, lost in that perfect bass. With a fiddle and a banjo and a twangy steel guitar, he'll keep playing that tune he's got, no matter how wrong the bars. He's strumming the heartstrings wrong, but man, he plays so true. Got the sound of an old soul, but the wrong song for the crowd. Like a lost cowboy dreaming in a melody he can't hold on to. He's that wrong man with the right tune, and it cuts him all day long. Strumming the heartstrings wrong, but you can't take that sound away. The wrong man with the right tune, play until his dying day.